What's up, YouTube? PokePrimer here. Brian, I'm ready to deliver you our Week 1 battle here in the PRD. We are taking on Billy and the Rocky Mountain Rayquazas. You saw from our team builder yesterday, you know what we're bringing. You know what kind of mons we got going on today. But, he decided to bring the Galarian Darmanitan. He has brought the Chinchino, his Dialga, the G-Max Alcremie, which I did not expect him to bring, the Stakataka, and the Arctovish. So, realistically, let's just kind of talk about this a little bit for a second, because I'm not entirely, like, well, I wasn't expecting the Chinchino at all. I definitely was not expecting Chinchino. I was expecting maybe Tangrowth, like an AV Tangrowth, to kind of try to deal with Kyogre. I could have seen Zygarde just as like a Scarf Zygarde to try to maybe deal with Coco, something along those lines, just to have something faster than a large portion of my team. And I definitely was expecting, if he was going to bring a Max Captain, I was expecting Talonflame, like an SD Talonflame to just go in. I was 100% expecting Talonflame over Alcremie. So I'm very interested to see that he did bring the Alcremie over that. We'll see how that thing plays out in the match. But overall, like, I think like Stakataka made sense. Darmanitan is kind of a mon that you don't ever not bring if you can. If you can bring Galarian Darm, you do. And of course, he was gonna bring his Uber. Like, there's no reason he was not gonna bring Dialga. My team doesn't exactly have anything that just beats Dialga outright. So, it completely makes sense that he would bring this. But, let's go ahead and hop into the match and see how this one played out. So, I'm going to lead with Mienshao because it just has an amazing matchup against everything on his team. I go straight for the close combat, and he has the Chople Berry, and I'm immediately like, oh, shit. Because, like, I should not have risked this early. I should not have risked this early at all. I should have, like, U-turned out and gone into, like, Runerigus or something. Because, like, if he just went for a Gyro Ball or something here and KO'd my Mienshao, that makes Darm nearly impossible to deal with. It makes Chinchino more of a problem. It makes Dialga more of a problem. Like, with the team that he brought, Mienshao Okos 4 of the other 5 remaining members of this team. Like, come on, like, it's a pretty bad situation for him with Mienshao still here. So if he went for Gyro Ball here, Mienshao's gone, and that just makes me have to really, really work for this one. But he actually goes for the Stealth Rocks instead, and I breathe this sigh of relief because I'm alright, cool. Mienshao, I'm about to take this out. Genkai used the Spirit Wave to influence his decisions. I know that's not how that works, but it's fine. So, he goes out into the Chinchino. I immediately think that this thing's probably Scarfed because of the way he brought it in. He might not have thought it was Scarfed, but the way he brought it in made me think it was. He goes for the Rock Blast and then goes for the Triple Axle. Now, I'm like, alright, cool. He lost Skill Link, so he's not going to hit Triple Axle 3 times. Oh, never mind, he does. I was hoping that he wasn't. I was going to go for Trick Room and then bring in a Escavalier, but it's not the case. But I do get the Toxic Spike up, which one Toxic Spike being up is really good because 3 of his 4 remaining mons are weak to it. So I this is such a risky play again because if he had just gone for like a Flash Cannon or something like really hard hitting, like, he would have really fucked me up. But he just goes straight for the Roar of Time, which, like, immediately I was like, oh god, he went for my neck. He went for my fucking neck. He was trying to end one of my mom's careers. He was just trying to end it all. But thankfully my boy Billy hit that into Mr. Saint Beast Suzaku over here. So that's very convenient. So I'm gonna Volt Switch out. And Choice Specs Coco, so it still does a significant chunk of damage to the Dialga, which is kind of surprising. And then I go out into Escavalier as he goes for the Flash Cannon. Eat that up. I'm going to just Dynamax here. He goes for the Fire Blast. I do have the Aqua Berry, so I do live that. And then I'm able to take out the Dialga with the Max Quake. And then he's going to go into the Darm, get poisoned, which is nice, and go for the Icicle Crash. It's still going to be able to take me out, even though I'm Dynamaxed and resist it. It's fine. This thing's a monster. I go out into Genbu, because Genbu I knew can take the hit. And I have the Citrus Berry. I eat the Citrus Berry, and then I fire off a Stone Edge, and big boy damage. Now, this annoyed me, because I miss one. Okay, he goes for Iron Head. I'm like, alright, cool. This is fine. I miss another one. And he hits me with another Iron Head. I missed 2 Stone Edges in a row. When both of those Stone Edges would have OHKO'd him. And I would have been in such a good spot against this Alcremie. Because, like, I get the Iron Head off as it Calm Minds. And it's, like, I still get some good damage off on it. And then he's just able to G-Max here and then kill me with the Max Overgrowth. Granted, I think even if I had all that extra health, he would have still KO'd me at +1 with the Max Overgrowth, but even still, it's just the principle of it. But I'm going to get rid of his Grassy Terrain there, so no extra recovery for him. He's going to hit me with a Max Flare, so that doesn't actually end up picking up the KO on me. I'm surprised he didn't just go for the Max Fairy move. Very surprised at that. But he's going to take me out with that last Max Overgrowth after another Thunderbolt. But now he is incredibly low, and it feels right to give Genkai the final kill here. So Close Combat is going to take out this Alcremie, and we are going to pick up a 2-0 win in Week 1 of the PRD. Really fun. Kyogre didn't even have to hit the field, which I think is really cool. Kyogre just didn't have to do anything. I almost decided to give the final kill to Kyogre, but it just kind of didn't feel like I needed to, you know? Didn't feel like it was necessary. But I'm really happy that Mienshao did so well. For a Mon that could have soloed his team, only claiming 2 kills, it's kind of interesting. Let everyone else get some spotlight. I think I've actually, 3 kills, actually. I got 3 kills with Mienshao, but even still. Letting Regirock and Escavalier get some shine on them. That's pretty cool as well. But shout out to Rune for them toxic spikes. That toxic spike. That was really nice. But yeah, really fun game. Really good matchup. Can't wait to continue the season. Next week we take on, who do we take on next week? We take on our boy from the NPBF, James, and the Myrtle Magikarps. Fun fact about that is we actually also play this same week, as our week 2 of PRD is getting played the exact same week as our matchup in the NPBF. So week 6 and week 2 are happening at the same time, and it's the same person. So I think that's hilariously convenient. I love that. I'm so excited to play them. To play both of those matches, but it's going to be fun. So we're going to go ahead and hopefully kick James' ass next week. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you have not already. Until next time, I'm PokePrimer, signing off. Peace!